All right, everybody, we're back with ALYSSA NAEHER, having played her final game with the national team, a win. A lot of tears on the field, mostly from Lindsey Horan, but not too many from ALYSSA, but maybe we'll see if one of you guys can make her cry. So questions for ALYSSA in her last Zoom for the U.S. national team. Go ahead, Steph.
Thanks. Congrats on the win, ALYSSA.
Thank you.
You had some really big stops in your last game. I know you've spoken before about, thinking maybe you could go a little more if Emma had really asked you to stay. Seeing those big stops, it really became clear that, there's still plenty of starter left in you. I'm just wondering if throughout the game, if that was, maybe not during the game, but that was something on your mind, thinking like, even though you're at peace with leaving, like, I still got it in me. So I don't know if that makes it better or worse stepping away from the national team.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to go out on a high. I definitely wasn't thinking about it during the game. Just wanted to win the game and do what I could to come away with a W for us to close out the year. But, I think for me, this decision wasn't a decision I made overnight. Wasn't something that I just kind of decided on a whim. I mean, if I'm being honest, I said this with Sam. I mean, I think part of why I've been able to play with so much extra joy and smiles and really enjoy it this year even more is I really felt like it was the whole time. I just, you wait until the end. You want to reassess. You want to reevaluate based on how the year goes. But I feel like in my heart, I would love to keep going. In my head and my body and mind, I feel like it's the right time. And I think it's the right time with this team as well as it builds towards the future and builds towards 2027. This environment, this team is a incredible team to be a part of, but it's also really hard and really challenging in a lot of ways as well. And I feel like I've given everything I have to give for this team, and that's why I feel at peace with that. I would love to keep going. I'm going to miss being part of games like this and environments like this and being with the team. But happy to be going out on a high for sure.
And just, it did look like a lot of your teammates lined up to hug you and take pictures at the end. Was that your final gift to them?
Yes. No, I mean, they've been incredible all week long. It's been an overwhelming amount of support, and I think for me to be able to experience this and kind of be able to see, you don't often get to see sometimes the impact that you have on other people, and I think that's what I've taken a lot from this week. And I've always said that I want to be, I want to do this the right way. I want to play my career the right way. I want to be, a great teammate and a friend and be that person, on and off the field. And, what I learned this week is that I think I succeeded in that. And for that, I'm very proud of not just the wins and losses that we have had and the championships that we've won, but that we've been able to do it, as a team and have that as a group. And yeah, it's the amount of support from the team has been incredible this week.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead, Meg.
Hey, Alyssa, I know you're not really rid of us yet. You've got another year in the NWSL. You're going to see players on a pretty regular basis, I think. But just in terms of, like, the younger generation that comes up, I think about, like, Naomi Gurman, your relationship with her during the Olympics, Trinity, so now, like, what do you want to leave for them in terms of taking on the responsibility of being on this team and carrying on the legacy that you've really helped to build?
Yeah, I think I hope that they, again, they have, it's not just me, I think everyone from my generation of players that has been, in and on this team, especially the last couple of years with a lot of those younger players at the World Cup last year. And I hope that they are able to see, the DNA of this team that started way back when. We've done a lot of, 100th cap celebrations and obviously closing out my career. And I think just we obviously have different little traditions as a team and as players for those big moments. And I think for some of the younger players to be a part of that and to witness that and really see, you know, what this team, what this environment really is and what it means to everybody, and to be able to see and like witness kind of those exchanges and those moments of that celebration and what it takes to get there. I hope that inspires them to want to be, you know, in that seat being celebrated for 100 caps or championships or different things like that. And I think what is kind of the running theme within all of that is, you know, it's all about the people that you get to do it with. And that's what I've loved about this year, is watching that, you know, I was so lucky to have such a great group of people to do this with for so long in my career. You know, Ashlyn, Pino, Krieger, Kristen, Tobin, Becky. I'm certainly forgetting names right now as I'm trying to list them off the top of my head, but it was such a special group for me to be a part of, and now to have been around for this year and watch those relationships forming and seeing that next generation ready to kind of take on those roles and step up. You know, I'm just really excited to see what they can all do, and I hope that they can soak it all in and embrace all of it.
Just in terms of that next generation, I know that you told us even before the Olympics that you were retired from their TikToks, but do you now feel like you're truly free from any responsibility / even their remote grasp to like put you in one and you don't even know it?
I think I'm retired from TikTok. I gave the one, and I was true to my word, and I followed through, but that's probably it for me with TikTok.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Well, everybody, she never loved doing media, but she was always remarkably well-spoken and upfront and eloquent, and she ends that way as well. So I think I speak from everybody at U.S. Soccer and all the fans and hopefully the media, thanking Alyssa for a remarkable, wonderful career. Well done, Liz.
Thank you guys for everything.